Tom Brady
Yep.
going to Fox whenever he's done. He's getting a 10-year, $375 million deal, according to Andrew Marchand. That is so incredibly amazing. The rich just really live. They live
You
lives.
must love football because that's more. That's $7.5 million more to work.
Right. Then he's making now.
He's making $30 million this year. And he's got to go in every day, put in the time, and take care of his body. Like, he either must love football, and I know that this joke has been repeated a handful of times, but he must hate the hell out of his family. Because if you're getting that type of money right now to go to Fox, and he's like, nope, I need to spend as much time as I can at the facility so I can make $7.5 million less
to get hit.
To get
45
hit.
years old.
But
your brain's bashed in.
Come on, playing sports is better than anything in life.
Yes, he's done it for how many years now, Carm?
You do it until you're done. Until you cannot play. The rest of your life, you can go hang out on the golf course. He's still one of the elite quarterbacks in the game. Why would you stop doing it?
Because you can get an additional $7.5 million.
He doesn't need the money.
Get your brains bashed in.
But he doesn't. First of all, quarterbacks nowadays, they might as well be wearing a pinup on their jersey. I mean, the guy he's rarely getting hit. Second of all, it's not about the dough. This money means nothing to him unless he wants to buy 17 islands. I mean, I really find it. It's just amazing.
I will say this for him, and there's a lot of people who hate him because he wins all the time.
He's not going to be good on TV either, by the way. Keep going.
I have my doubts about that as well. But you know what? People say whatever they want about him. I mean, he's going to be 45 years old in August, and he's the reigning passing title holder. I mean, it is unlike any career we've ever seen in sports. I mean, it really is. Like, and I don't want to. I know there are people who are like, well, no, Blanda played till he's. George Blanda was a place kicker and a backup quarterback at 45 years old. Yeah, he was not Tom Brady. Like, there is nobody. I mean, Julio Franco played forever in baseball. He was not Tom Brady. Tom Brady is like dominant. He's 45 years old. The only thing that to Brady's career, I will forever kind of put a little bit of a caveat next to. Nobody has had better luck in their career than Tom Brady. Nobody. If you ever go look, and I tweeted this out like 3 or 4 months ago, right when he retired, I think. Go look at the quarterbacks that have been in his division throughout his entire career. It is a comical list of garbage. Like, to the point that it's almost impossible. The 1 year that Brett Favre was in his division with the Jets was the year Brady got hurt. Like, there are nobody. The best quarterback, other than Favre, because, again, he was out that whole year, that he ever faced in the AFC East was weird, bizarre Josh Allen at the very beginning of his career and Chad Pennington. That is it. And it's not even arguable. Like, there's no argument. Then he goes to the NFC South and gets washed up Drew Brees, Matt Ryan on the worst team in football, and now has who in that division? Jameis Winston, Marcus Mariota, and Sam Darnold. Like, it's unbelievable. No one's had an easier run of it in their lifetime than Tom. Now, that being said, that run, that easiness ends in the playoffs where he's been incredible. And he's beaten one great player after the next. So I'm not discrediting him. I mean, my God, he beat Manning a million times. He's beaten Mahomes a bunch of times. He's beaten anybody, Roethlisberger, anybody could throw at him. Warner early in his career, he beat them all. But nobody has had the just surreal amount of, hey, here's 12 wins in a playoff spot. But what he's done with that gift of non-competition in his own division is incredible. I mean, there are plenty of guys who have had easy paths to the playoffs and done nothing with them. Brady has been unbelievable. And at 45 years old, still do what he's doing. And then, hey, by the way, when you retire, you're getting paid like an elite quarterback for the next decade to hang out in a suit. I mean, the man has lived the life. He has aced the American dream in a way that few others ever have.
And I love that you're pointing out the obvious here is that Tom Brady is the most overrated quarterback in the history of the NFL, and
Not quite where I went with that. Fair enough.
and the Super Bowls that he won. I mean, listen, you put an average quarterback in there, they probably win at least 4 of the 7. So no, let's not go crazy with this guy. I mean, he's good, but he's not great. Okay, that's not what you said. But what I would point out here, or just the flowers that I would like to throw Brady right now. This dude is the model for squeezing everything you can out of yourself. So give him credit for living the life that he lives of kale and yoga and studying and perfection that that most of us are not willing to commit to. He has done it to the top, to the best of his abilities, and he continues to do it after all his success, which is just straight insane. So like any field that you're working in, be it an NFL quarterback or sales or whatever, this dude lives his life all in to be the, and you got to give him the props for that. He deserves all the flowers. Congratulations.